In this video tutorial, we'll cover how to build public forms. Public forms can be useful for web to lead, web to case, or web to anything, but we'll build a contact us form. We'll start first by naming our form and dragging in our first section. Within this contact information section, we're going to add some questions. Our goal here is to create a record, get the person's contact information, and understand what their inquiry is about throughout the form template. So the first thing we'll do is create a field link question to the contact's first name field. Speeding up a little bit, we'll add their last name, their email, and also find out a little bit about their actual area of interest. With this question here, we're using a pick list. So we want to find out if they're interested in sales, service, or other so we can route it appropriately. And then finally, we want to understand what their actual inquiry is regarding. Now that we're finished building out the content of the form template, we're going to go ahead and save it. And then we're going to click on this link in the top left to allow new records. Clicking on this checkbox will enable us to create a new contact record with the first name, last name, and email address once the form is submitted. Now, before publishing the template, we're going to do a quick preview and see how things look. Everything looks just how we designed it. And we can now go ahead and publish the template. Once we've published the template, we're going to click on this checkbox to make the template available for public sites. And from there, it'll be available for our users to access. The pages you see now are where all of your publicly available templates are located. But if you wanted to, say, provide a link into a form from your website, what you can do is click on the template, copy the link, and then use that URL for whatever link or access you'd like to provide. Now I'll take the role as the public user accessing the form to submit my inquiry. I'll enter my information and then talk a little bit about my inquiry, press the save button, and from there get redirected to wherever I'd like. Now taking the role as an end user, I may have been notified via Salesforce tasks or workflows that a form has come in. I can click on the form and check it out. And then now, if I go search for John Doe, I'll see that his record's been created. And that the form has been associated to that record on the related list. To recap, we've shown how to build the template, how to then make it publicly available, and then finally, how to manage the incoming forms and the records that might be created. If you have any other questions, you can check out our user guide at Youreka.io.